Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Sheila Boy Zone. Subscribe, like, leave a comment down. Let's get it straight away into it. Manchester City 3, Crystal Palace 0. Manchester City 3, Crystal Palace 0. Was beautiful game at the Etihad. Beautiful game for Manchester City and Manchester City fans around the world. I mean, don't get me wrong. We knew Manchester was going to win this game. It's that simple. So it wasn't a big surprise for Arsenal fans or anyone who was watching this game. The surprise we have was Pepe changed squad. He changed the squad. Their start 11 was completely different team. That's a surprise us. In their first half, Crystal Palace, they ever attempt to score some goals. And it was a little bit nervous for Manchester City. But from that point, Manchester City played really well. They scored 3 points, the closing gap to Arsenal, which we on the top the English Premier League with a 2-point difference. Credit to Manchester City player and a credit to Pep Guardiola. Because the way he structured this team, the way he shuffled this team, the way he changed the start 11, unbelievable. That's the top manager. That's what their job. They know what they're doing. Going this game against Crystal Palace as the Arsenal fans, we wasn't in no pressure or worry. We knew Manchester was going to win this game. Manchester was going to win this game because of the performance of Crystal Palace has been really poor. Crystal Palace fans, they are complaining. The manager, the coach is not taking Premier League serious. As you can see, they just keeping losing the game. So this game was an easy win for Manchester City. Going forward, they're closing the gap against Arsenal. So both teams now, they have a 2 game left. We on the top the league with a 2-point difference. Any team between those teams, either Manchester City slip or we lose the point. At the moment, we're still in charge. We just need to win our game and hope Manchester City against Bournemouth end up lost the game or draw. I think we can start to celebrate about winning the English Premier League. But as it stands, this game, this league, still going down to wire. Absolutely. This is still in both side hand. This can happen overnight. One team, on the blink of the eye, someone is going to walk with this English Premier League. Wow. I mean, the pressure's still on. Manchester City 3, Crystal Palace 0. Foden star as a Guardiola man take a title race into the final week. That's right. Into the final week. Folder, the performer he put it today was unbelievable. I mean, he played wonderful football. Sometime, I know this season, he didn't have a much gameplay, but when he get opportunity, this young fella, he really delivered. So, as you see, Manchester City 3, Crystal Palace 0. Foden star as Guardiola man take title race into the final week. Arsenal cannot win the Premier League title on a match what's that? Match week 37. After a match change, Manchester City team beat Crystal Palace 3-0. I mean, like I say, I think I explained from the get-go of this video, the only surprise Manchester surprised us on this game, he changed the squad, and it was impressive. It was impressive because the squad he changed, this squad start 11, turn up and deliver. Just like that. Just like that. So they still keeping putting pressure, and they just need to win their game. They need to win their game, and we need to win our game. That's all left. I mean, any of those two teams, one will slip, and that's is going to be a nightmare. It will be a nightmare. Yeah. Foden inspired Manchester City win against Crystal Palace to close gap at the top. I mean, this performance by Ford and the Manchester City fans, super happy to see their team deliver and win and secure 3 points. Like I say, it was a lot of player being changed on this game. Unbelievable performance by Manchester City. Credit to Manchester City and a credit to Manchester City player. On the other end, Crystal Palace, oh my word. Crystal Palace, they need to work. I mean, they've been losing game after game. They are not the strong Crystal Palace we knew. At the moment, it's just going to get a tough year. And we play, I think our last game, Arsenal, we're going to play against Crystal Palace. Yes, we will play against Crystal Palace, our last game. This weekend, any team play this weekend between Manchester City and Arsenal, they need to win the game. I mean, whatever the team there is not going to perform and end up lose the point, one of that team will be one game away to lift the English Premier League. Let's jump a look at the change what Manchester City did. I mean, unbelievable change. Unbelievable change. Manchester City, you can see Namarum, Guehi, Gravadol, Kusnov, Nunes, Silva, Foden, Savinho, Semenyo, and then you have Momush. Momush as well score goals. He did score, Momush score. Who's that? The other player was Semenyo as well, was on a score sheet, and Savinho also was on a score sheet. Assisted by Foden. I mean, Foden play really good. All Manchester City player, they play really, really good football. But at Crystal Palace, they wasn't good enough or any attempt to win that game at Etihad. So credit to Manchester City, and also credit to the Manchester City player. So yeah, so please, if you're new to the channel, subscribe the channel, like, leave a comment, support this channel grow, because your support mean a lot. At the moment, what is stand, and I hope this what is gonna stay. As you can see, on their top 5, Arsenal, we stand with a 79 point, Manchester City 77 point, Man United 65, Liverpool and Aston Villa, they all lock in 59-59. That is going to go down to wire. And I mean, everyone is fighting to the Champions League spot for next season. That's it for today. Please Support this channel again, grow. If you're new to this channel, like the video, share to friends. Much appreciated. Have a wonderful evening. See you next time. Bye for now.